waiting.
Who said that? Machine gun ammo? Oh! All the multiple.
It's your fault. You should have been quicker on the draw, man.
The music is getting pretty intense.
I wouldn't know.
I wonder who crafted all these remote bombs and stuff since the crash. They just left them lying around.
I get that. I just want to know who crafted them during the crash, apparently. I mean, that's why I said it. Like, these aren't standard issue or military grade. These are like some guy in a garage. Like, hey, look at this.
Oh crap, it's a bad holy moly. Oh, he's dead. Can I pick this back up? Yeah. Alright, cool.
Wait, how do you die?
I put an explosive down over there.
Oh, did you detonate?
Yeah, I
I guess I
detonated
didn't
it.
hear. That's what I thought I so.
Alright, we must be getting towards the end because she's starting to make noises.
Don't forget the room at the end of the hall before you go into the other one.
Did I miss a corrosive thing?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was kind of wondering about that.
Whoops. No?
A new
Ethan.
Ethan? Ethan? Hey, shh. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you. Hell, I never would have if I could have helped you.
What do you mean?
I'm no killer, son. Neither is Marguerite, nor my boy Lucas, or even Zoe here. That girl, Evelyn, she did this.
What the hell is she? No, what did she do to you?
She infected us with her gift. That's what she calls it. I found her near a busted out tank in the bayou. Everything changed after that.
So she infects you and then she takes control?
No. Not exactly, son. She just... She forces her way into your mind, your soul. You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to... Oh, you're a different person after that.
Just like Mia. So Mia sent me that message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key, all right? You find her, and you stop her. Ethan, free my family. Please.
Alright, so what was that?
Evelyn. Stay away from him.
Why? He doesn't love us.
What was that?
I can make him love us.
Don't hurt him.
Were they talking in
Really,
purgatory?
I told you, I'm not gonna hurt him.
Don't you dare.
Or what?
Maybe it's like a network thing,
You're not
kind
gonna
of?
know me.
Like a hive mind type deal?
Remember?
Kind of like when Marcus got hooked up to the thing in 4.
There's no time. Here, take this.
Even after you chose to reject Zoe, here she is, pulling that gunk off you without gloves.
Mia, no! No!
Did you in that so much? Have a good time.
I had a prompt to pick something up. What was it? Crowbar.
I like how you're thinking like that was a very quick turn. Also,
What was a very quick turn? Sorry.
You turned around and blocked her as she was coming at you.
Mouse and keyboard, dude. Wait, how did that happen? She didn't have the cure.
Why, Mia? Why?
She should come back to life. That's how that works.
What the fuck are you?
I don't know if you remember, but Mama didn't have the cure either, and that's
Yeah,
how
that's
she
true.
went.
There's nothing in here. Okay. Also, why did I just get rid of my crowbar?
You stuck it inside her. Clearly, you didn't need.
Could have pulled it back out. Or picked it up after she...
I think you are Morgan Freeman. Not Morgan.
Morgan.
Gordon Freeman.
Pretty close.
Hey, I bet Morgan Freeman could do a number with a crowbar if he had to.
He doesn't need to, though. All he has to do it... His voice is his crowbar. Look at all the dead fishes. Flame rounds. Here. Hey. I see you. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember that too. February 18th, 1892. There was a collapse in the Patterson mine. Twan and Beckford are dead, and Huxley will never walk on his own again. Old man Stan was right. The ground there is too unstable. February 19th. Company's not going to send us any replacements. They want us to work double shifts instead. I can't wait to get back to the old country. Abercrombie Salt Mine, South Dolby. Are they watching us from the helicopter? Hey, in the demo, that helicopter had an umbrella logo on it. That doesn't look like an umbrella logo. I've taken Mia's things. Oop. Steroids. Stabilizer.
Why don't you check out that ham
Yeah.
radio behind you?
Alpha 1, this is Bravo 1. Do you read?
This is Alpha 1. Report. Did you find anything?
A thorough search of the Baker property revealed 0 survivors. Repeat, 0 survivors. We did find evidence of a skirmish.
Evelyn?
Negative. However, we did find several encrypted messages from the Baker's son Lucas to an unknown third party. You can probably guess who that was.
That's just great. We've had reports he's in the abandoned mine south of the property. I'm gonna go have a look.
Roger that. We'll meet you at those coordinates.
If you encounter Evelyn, orders are shoot to kill. Repeat, shoot to kill.
So, Lucas and Evelyn? Great.
Yeah.
Ooh. Good.
Trying to debate. Dang, taking out the grenade launcher too?
Yeah. Alright. Wait, how many bullets do I have?
Did you get that? Oh,
Have 844 mag ammo. And 25 plus. Good. Can't see anything. not dead. Shouldn't be taking those.
Into the belly of the beast, as they might say.
Are we playing Outlast now?
Here, piggy, piggy.
I almost walked right into that, by the way.
You back on Lucas's terms now, boy. Already paranoid the boxes are rigged. That shotgun ain't no joke.
As long as you hit them in the head, they are going down. Yep.
And the deeper you go,
.44 Mag.
just drop the well, he probably don't even. That's probably not a problem.
Oh, hey, buddy. Oh, hello. Probably could have just pushed this one.
What on? Yeah. Wonder what I use this mic on. Most cliche things in a mine place.
Should have wrote it. That would have been cool.
You know where that goes. That would have been not safe.
You can jump out before anything unsafe happens.
You might not have the chance to jump out.
So how did Lucas get down here with that thing blocking the way?
World may never know.
I really wish he didn't turn off his flashlight because it's still freaking dark.
Thumbs progression.
I ducked under that. It doesn't look like it.
Ooh, good call in that box. Saw it too. You were gonna pull out your
Sure
knife.
is. Oh. Hey-o! Yeah. Old Max Hill. Sent Friday, January 16th, 2015. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one, too. Excuse me. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession thing you guys programmed into her? Something you guys programmed into her. I was like, wait a second. That doesn't sound... It's kind of... up. Friday, November 4th. So that was later that year. That Mia is still somewhere in between Evie La La Land and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad at me since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is up. Almost a year later, Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more holes off the street and add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin is getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Muy interesante. So Lucas worked for somebody.
I'm take it it's Umbrella, if I had to guess.
Affection.
Which is interesting because that means Mia was technically Umbrella.
No.
No?
Because Mia was protecting her from a rival agency, and I'm assuming Lucas was the rival agency.
No, Lucas was here.
I know, but I'm assuming he's working for the rebel agency. Or emailing them.
I don't think he started working
Oh,
with
yeah, that's
them
a good point.
until...
This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows here, it's referred to as mold, that grows inside the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read the document thoroughly before dealing with E-Series weaponized assets. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series asset. Subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations and soon comes under complete control of the E-Series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell in the body is taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage will be extremely difficult. Gross. "10 minutes after dose, death. Series dosage test. 5 minutes after dose, vomiting. 12 minutes after dose, cell calcification." E-necrotoxin. Destroys cells of any subject based on the E-Series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-Series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-Series cell into the neurotoxin container. Okay. Well, first of all, this project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NextBus, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NextBus was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is its ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since it officially eliminates the cost of not only POW handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder we had the blank and even the blank organization chomping at the bit to get on board. Project would never have existed were it not for the discovery in blank of blank, the remarkably progressed vicariant evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamycete genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform cultivation in a controlled environment over a period of 38 to 40 weeks. The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty. Series A through D to the perfected E-Series. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of a roughly 10-year-old girl, to ensure ease of blending in with urban/refugee populations. The first E-Series specimen, named Evelyn, is proven capable of secreting the mutamycete blank from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over body and mind when introduced to a host organism. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the autoinducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even to hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection revealed that at first the phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock in this helps break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed throughout the body's cells, so the body Dang.
Oh, that redacted. Quite the plot room, huh?
Am I gonna have to go through Lucas to get to her, I'm assuming? Oh, plot's not over. The devil's in the details. Achievement unlocked. Evelyn functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. The researchers have been calling these...
So they're kind of like hunters from Halo.
The researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing blank on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to blank would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-neurotoxin, which blank in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as a theme for her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's making up for a perceived lack of love in her quarantine upbringing, a parent's love. Nah, she's just a psychopath. Bioweapon. Flame rounds, flame rounds. I'll take them. Euro rounds. I'll take them. Anything else in here? No? Alright, let's put that up. Let's see. I think I'm going to call it for the night. We can just finish this the next time.
Yeah, I was thinking about whether or not to tell you to stop it before, like, back at the house, but I can... I wonder if there's a save point. It's all uphill from here.
So, thanks for watching. Next time we will hopefully, well, the next recording, hopefully I'll beat the game. But we will definitely go find Lucas and hopefully stick this serum into Evelyn. Thanks for watching. Till then, later.